Hey folks, Species 7 here. How's everybody doing? I have here today a game that was released less than 12 hours ago, and that is, well, for two reasons, outright amazing. It is amazing because, first off, it's a really, really good farming simulator. Second reason it's amazing, it's made by UIG. Yes, the people that brought us Ag Simulator 2011, Historical Farming Simulator, Farming Giant, Agricultural Simulator 2013, and of course Ag Sim 213 Gold. All of which had two things in common. Conceptually, they were freaking amazing. Alright. Yeah. The reality of it, they were pretty much unplayable. They were so buggy. Well, we always knew UIG had a really good farming simulator game in them. Guess what? This is it. This is Professional Farmer 2014. And guys, wow. Like I say, this is the farming simulator we always knew UIG was capable of producing. So, I'm currently still in my tutorial mode. And the first thing they have you do is they teach you how to get in a tractor and hook a piece of gear to it. And then they get you out here and you plow a field. Now, you see the ground effects are quite nice of what's been plowed. I'm now cultivating, of course. I've actually finished the plowing section. At this stage of the game, no, you can't just hire a worker. You will later be able to hire workers. This game has a sort of a RPG kind of skill set involved. As you progress through the game, you upgrade not only your own skills, but your workers' skills, and not only skills, but buildings, like your stables for your animals, your silos, your barns, all of those things you eventually upgrade to keep up with your farm, which I think is just a slick idea. As you can see graphically, damn, she's a pretty game, you know. The map itself is huge. Let's just go to the map here. Alright, now, this is me right here. So this big field that I'm doing, that's that little dot here, this little tiny rectangle. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so as you can see, you do get to expand a fair bit, right? So here's what I've done so far for the tutorial that looks like a lot, but it's not. I mean, like, move to petrol station, move to silo, move to warehouse. That's driving in a 12-foot circle, right? So but yeah, you do eventually plow the field and then cultivate, etc. Point a selected car. There we go. So you pick out one of your vehicles and it'll tell you all about it. John Deere, Model B, tractor, so etc, etc. And I believe I actually only have the two vehicles. Workers, we don't have any yet, and mechanics. Okay, the mechanics of the game. Rounds control seasons and plant growth. Yeah, seasons play a huge part in this game. Right? Seasons, time of day, and weather are all incredibly important. Right now it is early spring. As you can see from our PDA, it is 3:07 in the afternoon. It's a sunny day, early spring, and we have 20,000 euro in our account. So, that's where you start. The tractors drive really nice. The models are nice. Yes, we can get inside for a cab view. Look at the the sun glare off the windshield, and just, oh, it's absolutely beautiful game. I'm running on high settings, and it runs as smooth as you could possibly imagine. So, like, no fluctuation there as I turn the camera side to side. There's no frame drops. Oops. There's the fact that I'm a klutz and end up driving across to the other side of the field, but there's nothing that UIG or any other gaming company can do about that. So, there are animals in the game. There are chickens, ducks, and cows, all of which you have quite a bit of management control over. Again, far more than the sort of arcadey style of Farming Simulator. As much as I love that game, as you all know, this again approaches a more management-minded style of animal husbandry, as it does with all the other aspects of the game. So I am going to be doing a complete walkthrough or let's play of the game, starting with this episode, the first episode, where I wanted to kind of introduce you guys. As I say, it starts you with a tutorial, which is good because I guess that starts your sort of leveling process, if you will. Yeah, teaches you all your basic functions. Your PDA, as you see, actually tells you your field statuses. Right, I have 100% of this field plowed, 94% of it is now cultivated, etc. Who owns the field? Fertilization, well, I haven't fertilized yet, and I haven't sown yet. Okay, see, at 95%, they'll actually allow you to call that a finished field if you'd like. Well, yeah, I don't think so. We're going to do that last 5%, aren't we? Because we're proficient farmers, if nothing else. So yeah, I've been waiting for the release. Midnight last night, they unlocked the game. So here we are at 7:30 in the morning, my time, and getting a video together of it for you. So I'm going to cultivate one more row, and then I think instead of going back, we'll have a quick little look around, shall we? Because like I say, the game is just beautiful. And although it's easy to drive from the in-cab view, I think so we can see a little bit of the scenery, I'll hang outside the cab for our little drive here. The way you drive is different and is going to take a little bit of adjustment. It's not difficult, it's actually quite sensible, and again, a little more realistic. These tractors do not use a constant acceleration type of system. They in fact use what's called a constant velocity transmission. It's a real thing. Okay, but basically what that means is you put your tractor in a certain gear, and then you just simply either give it gas or not, right? Like right now I am in gear 3A forward. Okay. You can gear up with F and gear down with V. If you want to change direction, you don't use the S key. You do use W, A, and D to drive forward and steer, but to change direction, you don't actually use the S key to go backwards. You have to change into reverse gear, and then when you're in reverse gear, you press W just as you would, because W is accelerate. Whether you're in reverse gear or first gear or third gear, W is accelerate. So, and R raises and lowers your gear. So, does it say we did a good job? Oh, you're not in the field. Alright, it's not going to tell me what my current field condition is if I'm not actually in the field. Ooh, I missed a little piece. Shame on me. Okay, here we go. 100%. Good enough. So, let's, again, if I want to back up, okay, I'm pressing the S key, as you can hear me clicking. You can't actually do that. If I press Z, okay, now I'm in 3A back, which will allow me to go backwards at a certain speed. Okay, I can still gear up, but I'm still going backwards. I'm just going backwards. Whoops, faster. Okay, if I switch to forward, now I'm in gear 5, but I'm going forward. And it is a 6 speed, so you can go all the way up to 6th gear. Alright, which in this particular tractor with the cultivator is 24 miles an hour. Now here's our field, or our farm, I'm sorry. When you start the game, you own 2 fields, okay? Well, here we go. And I don't want to spoil it by showing too much of the map, because we will get to see the map. Okay, obviously we've got either hay storage or some kind of silage pit there. These are our animals over here. We have, funny enough, E gets you in and out of vehicles. Wonder where they got that idea. So here we go. Yeah, as you can see, here's our 5 hens they said we have. We don't yet have cows or ducks, apparently. Or no, we have 1 cow somewhere. I'm not sure where the cows live. This is, all looks like it's chicken and duck stuff to me. Hey, rooster dude. I know you. Yeah. And we will get back in our tracker. Ding, 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 ding. Head in here. They have, the buildings are really nice. You know, there's our other little tractor. New task, detach the cultivator. As I say, it is, the campaign, if you run campaign mode, then it takes you through a tutorial at the beginning. Like, this is the warehouse, and this is where your gear is stored. So, we'll lower that down. With R, we'll detach it with Q. There we go. You need to buy seeds so you can sow your fields. In order to do that, you need to go to the store. Ooh. Alrighty, well. New task, buy seeds at the store. Alright, let's go do that, shall we? So it didn't, Ooh, yeah, I am pretty low on fuel, actually, so... Let's, yes, fill it up. There we go. Now our little tracker's full. You can see the gas gauge beside the RPM. Yeah. I'm not sure. I think the other one's probably a temperature gauge. So I guess these are our silos. And again, like I said, you have to actually upgrade them. But they want us to go to the store and buy some seeds. So, okay, there's where you dump your gear. So let's head across and do that. Boom. Well, apparently it's down here somewhere. Yeah, let's climb inside our tractor, shall we? Doo-doo-doo. And, oddly enough, you can't, you can only turn so far in either direction. It doesn't allow you to actually swivel your head around like an owl. It sort of limits you to human behavior. Yeah. I mean, you know, look at this lake. That's absolutely gorgeous. I don't imagine that YouTube is going to show it off to its... You know, the trees are not, you know, 4 or 5 single-dimensional planes stuffed at angles to make them look round. They're actually quite detailed, as is everything. So, the buildings are super detailed. The, you know, the ground, all the textures are really good. I don't know where the heck the seed store is. But, goodness gracious, good thing I peeled up. Music? Lots. And, I think other than Farming Giant, probably a more suitable soundtrack hasn't been found for a farming game. It's one thing I do find with Farming Simulator 2013 is the lack of music. You know, it's kind of unsettling. I would like there to be, considering the type of jobs you're doing, I would like there to have been a little effort at having some background music. Here, pretty good, actually, really good. So, you have lots to listen to while Okay, this store could be 50 miles away, considering how big this map is. My little 24-mile-an-hour tractor, yep, that's top gear. She just ain't gonna do anymore. You notice when I hit F for the clutch? See a little shift in the revs there? Because I punched the clutch in. Really cool. So yeah, so far I'm really pleased with this game. As I say, it's absolutely gorgeous. It runs smoothly. Now, I'm not far into it, granted. There's always the chance, and you know, you kind of hate having this sort of an attitude, but I'm one of these people that's thrown a fair bit of money at UIG, and pretty much every single time have walked away disappointed. So yeah, I know, shame on me, right? But that is the case of it. So, ooh, a bright green field. What the heck does that mean? Yeah, I don't know. I'm almost thinking this speed of 24 kilometer per hour. Well, no, I guess, because you think about it, man. 24 kilometers an hour. I'm Canadian. We use kilometers, not miles per hour. We used to use miles per hour, but we went metric. I think it was back in the 70s. So yeah, 24 kilometers an hour is not really bloody fast, but you know, for some reason in Farming Simulator, when you hit, you know, 25 to 30 kilometers an hour in your tractor, it seems quicker than this. It's more of a mile per hour, I think. Alright. A little bit of traffic. We have a horn? Maybe, I don't know where it is, though. Nope. Nope. Oh, well, we'll try and find it. There's no beacons either. There are lights. And they're actually quite the lights, as you can see. They're not shy when they come to putting lights on these tractors. So there you go. And I still have no idea. Oh, okay, we're just going to follow this road till we eventually get to a store, apparently. So here we are. We have this wonderful new game from UIG, Professional Farmer 2014. I am so happy that this game works and functions the way it's supposed to. I'm really looking forward to doing a good Let's Play of this. You know, let you guys see everything that's going on with it. Including, God help us, should it happen, any sort of little quirks or bugs that may present themselves. But now, guys, as if that wasn't enough, guess what? Tomorrow, the 29th, I have another brand new farming game to show you guys. Another 2014 farming game. Yes, indeed, and it looks to be a good one as well. So, I'm not going to say much more about it, other than I believe this is the first time this particular series of games has been offered in English. I think it's a series that's been basically reserved for German-speaking clientele since its inception. So, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it plays out as well. Because I know the company that makes it makes some pretty darn good simulator and management type games. So, here we have another sort of a farm area. Very cool. Not sure whose farm it is or what these fine folk do, but nice looking place they have. Whoops. Camera's getting warped on the trees. Nice little tractor model, eh? That little Linder. What a nice tractor. Not bad. No beacon. So, but that's okay. We're not exactly zipping along, are we? Although I do hope that, where are you guys all going? Boy, that seems to be a popular place. Oh yeah, they want me to go there too. Yeah, it is popular. Okay, can I actually drive on stuff? You should buy at least 1,200 kilograms of wheat If you buy less, you'll have to come back to the store soon. Okay. Ooh, I get to go across this big fancy bridge. 1,200 kilograms of wheat, eh? Alright. Well, I guess now I know what my 20,000 euros was for. Thing that I find kind of scary, though, is, I happen to notice, I can't remember how to, oh, right, if you go to, the garage, the actual shop, tractor shop type of thing, the cheapest and in fact only harvester that they show at this point, or cultivator if you will, was 130,000 euro. I have 20,000. Question, how do I make another, 110,000 euro without being able to harvest my field? Yeah. So speaking of the shop, here we go. Press enter for agricultural store menu. Oh my. Okay, wheat. Buy 100 kilograms. €24. Okay, so it's pretty cheap. You can buy a cow for 1,500 euro, 5 ducks for 100 euro, or 5 hens for 75 euro. And a meteo station. So you need to buy a meteorological station. Like I said, the weather plays a really important role in this game, but until you buy a meteorological station, you won't know what the weather is. So yeah, kinda neat, eh? So we have soy, pea, rapeseed, barley, corn, wheat, and lupin. Lupin? Isn't that rabbit? Okay, we're gonna buy 100 kilograms. 200, 300, 4, 5. I think they said you gotta buy 2,400. Alright. There we go, 24. Let's make it 2,500 kilo. So, that wasn't cheap. We have 18,000 left. So I don't think we want to go any further than that for the moment. So, there we go. New task. You can drive back home now. Alrighty. I just want to see what's over here. Agricultural store menu. Okay, it's the same one we just had. So, good enough. So they want me to drive back home now. And I think with that, guys, I'm going to call this our... Ooh, there's some silos. Call this our first video. I wanted to have a look. I wanted to show you guys. I'm considering it the epitome of self-control that I wasn't showing you this, guys, at 12:30 last night as soon as it finished downloading, quite frankly. But there you go. So I hope you're all going to enjoy the series as much as I'm going to enjoy presenting it to you. Like I said, I think UIG has finally released the game we all knew they were capable of making, and I'm just so happy to have it and be able to share it with you. So, until next we meet, folks, this has been Species7. You guys take good care of each other, and, well, ciao for now.